So the question is, who and what is Queen Mother? Right? Who is Queen Mother? I'm glad you asked. Queen Mother are the Black women that hold all the power in the home, in the community. They're the chief decision makers. They're the chief authority in the family. In short, Queen Mother is the Black woman who is the head of the house. Queen Mother, from a behavior standpoint, can have a combination of the following traits, all or a combination. Queen Mother can be mean, unkind, nasty, irrational, poor decision makers, not willing to accept new information. She lacks accountability. She's unhealthy, physically and emotionally, or both. She's irresponsible. She's selfish. And the most prominent behavior in Queen Mother is that she has an uncompromising nature. Queen Mother cannot be challenged, questioned, or defied. This dynamic is so strong that even those of us who are negatively impacted by Queen Mother's the Queen Mother syndrome, we will defend it and rationalize this syndrome as a cultural norm. We will rationalize it as empowerment. Case study, KeKe Palmer and her man and the women around her. KeKe Palmer has a man. I don't care if it's not her husband. She was in a committed relationship with him. By her own words, the happiest she's ever been with anyone. She decided that this great good man deserved to have a baby. She gave him a baby. And then what did KeKe do? She made a poor decision. She was irrational. She lacked accountability. She was irresponsible. That grinding was selfish. Her response to him saying this is out of order, she was uncompromising. She also was not willing to accept new information, which means she lacked accountability. So Queen Mother, from a behavior standpoint, has a combination of the following traits. Remember those traits I just left? I named off a whole slew of traits. KeKe has about 5 of them. And then the Black woman that came to her rescue, Queen Mother cannot be challenged or questioned or defied. How dare he say he don't want his woman throwing her coochie on another man? How dare he say that? He's such a lame. He's a lame. He's a dusty. He only makes $500,000 a year. He broke in a dusty. Look at him sitting at home watching the kid. He jealous of Usher. Usher probably already fucked KeKe. Why the fuck does? I mean, come on now.
I mean, but we're also talking about an international superstar who the average person would never get that close enough to do those things, let alone be recognized by said international superstar to be in said clip.
Yes.
Right? You have to reach a certain echelon to even be in this conversation, which you are not. So play a role. It's kind of how I see it. This woman's going to do what she does, right? She is the reason why this is news, right? Not Usher's residency in Vegas. That's been happening, right? He's been doing this and doing this and doing it well, right? It just so happens that this person jumps on here and this person has a problem with it. Listen, if you had a problem with it, then why weren't you there with her?
Let me ask. Let me define Queen Mother one more time so this doesn't get lost in the sauce. Queen mother are the black women that hold all the power in the home, in the community. They're the chief decision makers. They're the chief authority in the family. Queen mother is the black woman that is the head of the house. Also, from a behavior standpoint, what does she look like? What does she look like behaviorally? She can have any combination of these traits. She's mean, unkind, nasty, irrational, poor decision making, not willing to accept new information, lacks accountability, unhealthy, emotionally and physically, or both. She's irresponsible. She's selfish. And the most prominent behavior is uncompromising. Also, Queen Mother cannot be challenged. She cannot be questioned. She cannot be defied. As I stated just a second ago, this dynamic is so strong that even those of us that are negatively impacted by Queen Mother's the Queen Mother syndrome, we will defend her right to be infected by this syndrome. We even developed a whole catchphrase around it. Mom did the best she could.
Wow.
Even if the outcomes had produced a poor result, Mom did the best she could. We defend the Queen Mother syndrome. And guess what? Tomorrow, Dr. Umar, we're going to talk about you saying that all black men, the productive black men, that we are responsible for all of the fatherless children that Queen Mother produced. Queen Mother's authority shall never be broached. Everyone is programmed to defend Queen Mother, whether we know it or not. We are programmed to defend Queen Mother, even if you can systematically outline how her decisions can negatively impact the family, the children. Queen Mother will get pissed, unleash her fury, and oh my God, to challenge or go against Queen Mother could land you excommunicated from the family. Because she's the head of the family. Fact. So she can absolutely excommunicate you from that family. Black women are the head of the black family. They determine who's a part of the family. If you want to see a good example of this, of Queen Mother at her finest, check out Monet Tejada from the Star series Power Book of Two Ghosts. I'm going to play you a clip of Monet Tejada.
That money, Diana.
And I ain't tell you to do that.
You act around fucking reckless around here. You don't know who you fucking with, little girl.
I got your husband out of jail and I'm fucking with you.
Shut the fuck up.
What, is there some reason you don't want Poppy home?
Get the fuck out of my house before I kill you in here.
Queen Mother, when she's challenged, go for the throat, get the fuck out of my house, I'll kill you. That might be extreme, but please tell me on what planet have we not ran across a whole slew of Queen Mothers with that attitude? What do you mean? What do you mean to challenge me? Get out. And if you continue to challenge me, I'll kill you. So not literally. I don't believe literally. I mean, this is a movie, so they should meant it literally. But for us, killing us is the excommunication from the family.
Sure.
At various times in this series, Monet Tejada exiled one or more of her kids from the family because they challenged or defied her. Not only did she do that, but she also had the father of her children killed. This behavior not to challenge or offend Mom is even preached from the pulpits of nearly every black church. The only thing more important in black community other than Mom is Jesus. And you know how black people feel about Jesus. And even though the Bible talks about, speaking of the Bible, talks about the natural order of things, God, man, woman, child, Man answers to God, woman answers to man, the children answers to the mother, and we all report up.
Sure.
But Queen Mother is opposite of that. Queen Mother is in direct opposition to that. I want you to, and I'm looking for something real quick. So I want to, where did I, oh, don't tell me I deleted this. Hold on a second. No, I wanted to, hold on, let me see if this
Many
is
of these
it.
organizations.
Oh, here's I want to play something real quick from Anton Daniels, a guy named Anton Daniels, talking about the submission of Black women, of Queen Mother, or what's supposed to happen. Hold on a second.
It's 5 versicle 21 to 30.
Look it up real quick so you can
Cool.
have
So
your argument.
the thing that I tell people on a regular basis is that you need to read what happens before and after so that you can add the context.
Thank you.
And what he talks about is specifically, he breaks down what submission looks like, but then he specifically tells the wife to submit to the husband. I'm going to read it for you. Giving thanks always for all things unto God the Father in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And 21, it says, submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God, not submitting based off of to the will of a woman, in the fear of God. And then he goes on to say in 22, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. In 23, for the husband is the head of the wife. And he specifically breaks down what in the fear of the Lord is supposed to look like when it comes to the family structure. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ has also loved the church and gave himself for it. That's what the protection and provision looks like, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word, meaning that you are to submit to your husband, understanding that he knows what's best for you and is going to create the oasis for you to be able to thrive, that he might present it unto himself, a glorious church, not having spot, wrinkle, or such thing, that may be holy and without blemish, without wrinkle or blemish, meaning you are to be perfect. And then I am responsible to you, which is one of the reasons why you need to submit to me. So ought men.
You hear that last part? I am responsible to you. Now, 80% of Black women claim to be some form of Christian. So please explain to me how a 50-50 partnership is anywhere near a Christian value for a woman. I'll wait. I know ain't nobody gonna put that in the chat. I know ain't nobody gonna explain it to me. So in Black families, first comes mom, Queen Mother, then there's everybody else. The current Black family structure is built and centered around Queen Mother's respect and authority and the attitude that the children belong to her only, and her say is last and final. And please, if you are an adult male in the family, do not try to develop any sense of manhood. Don't come walking into Queen Mother's house trying to sling your manhood around Queen Mother's house. The hell wrong with you? That will not work in Queen Mother's house. It doesn't even matter if you're a 56-year-old man. When you walk into your mother's home, Queen Mother, or she's in your presence, even in your home, your job as a Black man in this culture is to fall in line behind Queen Mother's authority, even if she's inside your own home. Do not forget, Black men, when you are in the presence of Queen Mother, check your manhood at the door. Fuck wrong with you, slinging your manhood around Queen Mother.